Hey guys, are we ready? What do you think? Sarah, Adam?
Hey Shirley, let's start.
So, first of all, thank you of you guys come for today in such a bear market, and I'm super appreciate for it, for being tied with us. So this is basically our StaFi monthly community call for the past 2 months. And as you can see, this is the agenda. We're gonna have a lot of people talking about what we did, a grade of stuff for both our product and our community side as well as development side. So first of all, Sarah gonna have the recap on the August and September, what we have done, our key target, as well as in the following months, the October. Before Adam gonna have the regular report on the community part, and Oliver for the DAO part, and me for the product and the BD part. And Sarah, Signal and Tor gonna have 2 speeches regarding to our DAO building and the insights for the StaFi decentralization sector. Then we're gonna have several Q's and A's if you guys have any, and then we're gonna perfectly end within the 60 minutes, hopefully. So first of all, the Sarah gonna have some keywords about what we have done for the past 2 months and our targets in the October. Here you go, Sarah.
Thank you, Shirley. Hi everyone, I'm glad to see you of this meeting. Today I will divide the speech into 2 parts. A recap of our accomplishments for the past month and our key
Hello,
targets.
Sarah. It seems like you've been have some problems concerning with your microphone. We cannot hear you. Maybe it's my personal issue. I don't know. How about you, Adam? Can you hear clearly or?
It's okay now.
Oh yeah. Now it's fine. Okay, keep going.
Okay. Today, I will divide this speech into 2 parts, a recap of our accomplishment from the past 2 months and our key target for the following 2 months. In the past 2 months, there has been some progress in product development and cooperations with some partners. The optimization of functions and updating of warrants for the StaFi rToken app have been ongoing. Additionally, the merged rToken app was launched, integrating both StaFi Chain and StaFi Hub into a single platform. key enhancements include a streamlined UI/UX, one-click DeFi for all tokens, real-time world monitoring, among many new exciting features. The Wallet Connect features was also integrated to support various wallets such as MetaMask, Rabbit, Ledger, Kepler, Polkadot, and Phantom. rMATIC and rBNB has also been integrated into a mobile StaFi token app, allowing our users to effortlessly stake MATIC and BNB directly from their MetaMask wallet. In addition to the update on the rToken app, the integrations of DVT has also advanced. We have recently integrated SSV DVT for ACE liquid staking on the Ethereum sorry on the Ethereum Go late at night and released a cross-mounting bug bounty program for it. We are very grateful for the community's participation. Meanwhile, we are proud to have participated in Open Network's Alpha Midnight to shape the future of DVT in the Ethereum staking ecosystems. We also partner with Tidal Finance to roll out validator/insurance for Ethereum 2.0 users, offering protection against slashing risks. The above summarizes StaFi effort towards Ethereum decentralized staking in the past 2 months. Progress in the Cosmos ecosystem was also underway. We have supported Cosmos LSM on the midnight to enable direct liquid staking of Autumn without need for on staking. These are achievements that we have made in the past 2 months. Now let's discuss our key targets for oncoming 2 months. This focus remains on enhancing the token architectures. Concurrently, we will advance our initiatives in DAO and face tokenomics, aligning this development with our objectives of decentralizing both StaFi and Ethereum staking, particularly for Ethereum staking. StaFi RS is set to continue exploring pioneering technologies that enable the decentralization of Ethereum. Let's looking forward to more achievement together. For more details, please refer to the recently released 2023 quarter four roadmap. This is my whole speech. Thank you.
Thanks, Sarah. Sorry about your voice. You got some problem for you. So next part is Adam. Adam, go ahead for the community work recap.
Thanks, Shirley. So I'll start off with the StaFi Warrior Ambassador and Ranger program changes. So starting September 1st, we gave our Warriors, Ambassador, and Ranger programs a fresh new update to make proposing and carrying out tasks smoother. So this change reflects our keen understanding of the changing DeFi landscape, as well as our strong desire to keep StaFi innovative. These changes are crucial for defining StaFi's narrative in the current market. So previously, StaFi Warrior and Ranger's tasks revolved around promoting StaFi on X through posts, memes, articles, videos, infographics, and broadcasting our announcements. However, starting September 1st, we transitioned to a new program focusing on main channels and engaging with professionally generated content. So the revamp of the StaFi Warriors program, for instance, is a response to the necessity of deepening our engagement with PGC platforms and expanding our educational outreach. This includes news platforms like Cointelegraph, Decrypt, CoinDesk, and more. Warrior and ambassadors are also encouraged to collaborate with influencers and key operating leaders through webinars, AMAs, and interactive sessions to craft educational tutorials and guides on StaFi. These changes will be pivotal in redefining our narrative. Similarly, the StaFi Rangers program has also undergone a transformation to better align our mission and industry's demands. The new focus is on establishing rToken mint channels across various platforms. These includes wallets and DAO providers to promote StaFi's unique rTokens. Our main objective for this change would be to increase our TVL through direct minting of LSDs on third-party platforms. This can be seen as a strategy to foster meaningful partnerships and integrations that will drive our R tokens like rETH, rMATIC, rBNB, rAtom, among others, and ultimately increase our TVL and user base. So we have some shining examples among us so far, and I'd like to give a hearty shout out to Mercy Snow, Alpha Tower, and Sanchez, whose efforts have led to some identification of some mint channels, mint and PGC channels. They've put us in contact with some pretty cool projects like MyEther Wallet and XDeFi. So their contributions are laying a pretty strong foundation for others to follow. And we've currently observed a learning curve among a lot of rangers, warriors, and ambassadors adjusting to these new tasks. But the prospects are promising as we go along, and we anticipate a surge in successful connections with StaFi as everyone gets acclimated to the new program. So together we're not just growing, but thriving towards a more interconnected ecosystem together. So additionally, we're also open to recruiting new members who can establish connections with either Mint or PGC channels and created consistent professional content output. So this initiative is expected to significantly contribute to enhancing our brand and expanding our influence in the LSD landscape. So if the prospect of identifying these channels piques your interest, I warmly invite you to reach out to me. By joining our team, not only will you contribute to StaFi's growth, but you'll also be rewarded for your valuable efforts in bridging connections to these channels. So the next part I would like to talk about is StaFi's new social media channels. As part of our renewed focus, we have extended our presence to Reddit, LinkedIn, and initiated a Substack newsletter as well. So this aims to not only increase our visibility, but also to enhance discussions about StaFi on these platforms. For instance, on Reddit, our goal is to improve our tag visibility and call to actions. And these new channels are pretty vital in expanding our influence and ensuring continuous exposure to the news. So the decision to launch StaFi on these new social media channels comes with a variety of benefits. For example, Reddit is known for its large user base and provides engaging discussions. So by having a presence on Reddit, StaFi can reach a wider audience, engage in discussions, and provide insights to our latest developments. So we are also utilizing Reddit's cross-posting feature to share content with relevant subreddits. And this will allow us to increase our reach even further to other communities, getting a broader discussion and awareness about StaFi across different subreddits. So for example, StaFi's announcement regarding our Chainlink CCIP integration was also cross-posted directly on Chainlink's subreddit. So as for LinkedIn, this professional network allows StaFi to connect with industry professionals and investors. So it's a platform for showcasing StaFi's professional image and sharing official announcements. And lastly, for the Substack newsletter, it's pretty much emerged as a reliable platform for us to maintain a direct line of communication with our community members. So regular newsletters allow us to share crucial updates, and newsletters are gaining popularity as an easy method to stay updated without going through the hassle of getting connecting with too many social media accounts. So, moreover, with the growing trend, newsletters are a less intrusive but more effective way to share information. So, our channels like Reddit, LinkedIn, and Substack will help us engage with the community and expand our reach. If you haven't already, we highly encourage all our community members to follow us on these platforms and stay updated with the latest StaFi news and discussions. Your engagement on these platforms are invaluable and significantly contributes to spreading our word and promoting the community interactions. So thanks for your continuous support and engagement. As for the community incentives part, we have launched, as Sarah mentioned earlier, we've launched multiple community incentives for our stakers. And this involves our ETH and our Atom, our mint campaigns, in which all you have to do is stake with us and enjoy fierce rewards just from doing so. Additionally, we've launched many bug bounties in the past and will do so in the future as well. So keep in touch with us, and we hope for many more to participate in our bug bounties. And lastly, we've also launched many liquidity incentives for our users where our stakers will be able to gain fierce rewards just from adding liquidity in various platforms. So I believe Olivia will talk more about this later. So that pretty much concludes my speech for today. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Adam, and also big shout out for all the barriers that been mentioned before. Thanks for all of your work. And next part is Olivier. Gonna have the speech about the DAO report. Olivier. Hello, Olivier. Are you here?
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Oliver. Good to meet you all today. Here I'm going to share some data about StaFi and also the works that StaFi DAO has done in the past 2 months. Wait a minute, please. Okay. The first topic will come to the StaFi financial situation for August and September. As we all know that StaFi charges a commission ranging from 5% to 10% from different LSD, and an additional redemption fee may apply. These fees will be sent to the treasury pool as a protocol revenue. If you click on the link to StaFi Treasury, you will see in the first table that the StaFi revenue situation since June. Up until September, we can already tell some fluctuations in the revenue picture. The total revenue for all our rTokens has been up, which is a comforting piece of data. However, if we look at the monthly revenue, ETH, Fish, and Ahua has seen a little drop in the monthly revenue since August, which is a situation that it's worth including in the observation. And then about the incentive support, the liquidity incentive is designed to encourage more people to learn about StaFi and use StaFi services, while the community incentive is to support community members in joining together and building StaFi. That's also why the StaFi DAO has been focusing a lot of attention on the financial support in this area. Our liquidity support is currently focused on the rETH pair, rBNB BNB pair, and the rMATIC pair, with an increase of about 48% in September compared to August. We have placed liquidity incentive on all of the major platforms, which we hope will engage more users. In terms of community incentives, there isn't much difference between the August and September incentive totals, both, both floating around 25% of 24,000 fish. However, there is a small change in terms of who receives the incentive due to the fact that the DAO wants to be able to grant the incentive to people who have made a meaningful contribution to the development of StaFi. In closing, I would like to share with you the actions that the StaFi DAO has taken in the past 2 months on governance and transparency. In August, the DAO focused mainly on governance with the governance framework discussion draft, a proposal website construction, and the research on off-chain voting tools being a few of the most notable aspects. And the two key areas of focus in September were the update of StaFi Warrior program, which has been detailed by Adam just now, and the release of liquidity incentive budget plan of October, which we plan to keep the release of each post for the next month. And all the above mentioned have relevant information in StaFi forums. And you are all welcome to go to the forums to give your insights and work with StaFi DAO every step of the work. I think this is all I have, and you are welcome to come along for the site. Thank you. I think I will pass the micro to Sarah.
Shirley.
Shelley?
Thanks, Oliver.
Sorry.
Yes, thanks, Oliver. Like, if you guys have any questions or you want to look into details of what the expenditures for the StaFi DAO, you can just dive into the forum and every detail is showing every monthly. So, next part is for the product and the collaboration recap. First of all, I would like to mention for like developments, products, and the campaigns. And for the product side, we mainly have three sectors: the LSD architecture in the EVM and side, specifically, and the new security enhancements and the decentralization sector. For the first sector, as we mentioned before, we have merged the StaFi rToken app with all the rTokens from different ecosystems to create a more unified and user-friendly experience. And I think it's being launched for a while, and I hope all of you guys have tested or have some like transaction or experience in the application. And if you have any questions, you can just launch us or hit on us on the Telegram. The next sector is like for the mobile application, we have integrated the rMATIC and rBNB except the rETH with our mobile rToken app. And actually, it's kind of easy for the users to stake and the rewards through their mobile applications. And for the our Atom sector, and we are doing and we hopefully to integrate more wallets in the future and make the our experience easier and smoother, especially for the user who are more familiar with their mobile phones. And you guys can also hit with us or tell us your desired platform wallets or things you want to integrate, and we're gonna ready for that. Following is a Cosmos side. As you may know, like the Cosmos LSM said the module have been quite hype for the last months, and then we launched the Cosmos LSM on the rToken app, which allows the users to stake their atoms and stake atoms to earn the rewards without have to unstake them. And if you feel like you want to know more, you can just go to the application. It have some guidance to allow you to go through of it. The fourth is the wallet application. As you know, like before, we only support the MetaMask for the EVM sector, but now we support the wallet token app, which means basically you can log in through your favorite wallets, no matter which wallet you want, as long as sorry, the voice. Okay, sorry, Sanchez, I cannot like make you turn off your microphone. Okay. So next sector is the wallet token app. As I mentioned before, you can basically integrate or like interact with our token app through whatever the favorite wallet you want. Also, the Adam and Sarah mentioned before, we have several security enhancements. Except the developments we have been made, keeping on doing for our LSD architecture, we have also cooperated with one validator slash insurance for the Ethereum sector with Tidal. It will protect our users from our financial losses of the validator slash. If you're worried about you're gonna lose the money in your staking services, you can just choose the title and to protect your assets. In terms of the decentralization and research, and as you know, we already cooperated with the SSV and gained the SSV grant from its foundation, and now we're in the testnet, and we already like finished the first phase of the testnet. I think it's a really like key step towards the decentralization and the further decentralizing the StaFi protocol. Except that we also cooperated with Opal Network, even though they are not in the mainnet we properly work. We participated in their alpha mainnet, and I think StaFi gonna wish to be one of their first batch partners for the Opal DVT integration. So basically, we already integrated and have the partnership with the major player in the DVT sector in order to protect the StaFi into the decentralization level. For the collaboration and campaigns, what you guys know now is a bear market, and basically we want to preserve what of our cash flow and make it sustainable, as Olivier has mentioned before. But even under this super bear market, we also made a number of new partnerships and launched a number of successful campaigns, including currently we have over 11 rToken pairs listed on the 18 indexes across 9 chains. Some new pools and DeFi years are integrated. For example, the Combat and Wombax and the Time Swap, Kyber Swap, and the Magpie. We made several new DeFi years and new pools, specifically for the rBNB sector. Except that we have some new campaigns such as the rTH and rAdam. As you know, like we have the new SM modules, so we want to attract more users from the Cosmos sector, especially for the native stakers to come to the StaFi. And if you feel like you want to try out the LSM module and have more liquidity, you can just go to the website and hit it out for the new module in the StaFi application. And I think recently there are another big advance is that we have the cooperation and integration with the Chainlink CCIP, and we have been playing for it for a while, and it is a new stuff, and it could definitely facilitate our staking runs especially our rates transmitted from the Ethereum to the Arbitrum and Polygon and other layer 2s, and it will enable our secure cross-chain liquid staking. And definitely it's a big move for us. And it's just announced days ago, but I think it's quite exciting for us to have this kind of cooperation. We are basically like the first batch of the players were the cooperation with the Chainlink CSC IP. And last but not least, last month or so, we took part in the token 2049. We didn't have the big announcement or advertisement on this event, but we also had a strong presence in the meeting, and we met a number of key partners and investors during the token 2049. The big takeaway that even in such a bear market, I can see a lot of builders are doing stuff and align with StaFi, and I can foresee like more partnerships are going on, and in the future, just keep an eye on our official social media. Regarding for the future plan, especially for the product side and the collaboration, as well as the BD side. For product side, definitely StaFi gonna keep going and focusing on enhancing our infrastructure, especially on the LSD, the architecture and processing with the developments in the DAOs and the fees tokenomics. I believe before like several my colleagues already mentioned several things about DAOs, and our tokenomics also have some discussions in the forum align with our objects to decentralize both in the Ethereum EVM and the Cosmos sector, as well as definitely in other ecosystems. But the Ethereum and Cosmos gonna be one of our first choices and main focus at the moment. For the EVM staking, our rToken is set to continue exploring pioneer technologies, especially the DVT. As I mentioned before, we have several collaborations with the main players in the DVT sector, but we are keeping looking and doing the research, diving into the implementation of other decentralized technologies, and feel welcome to have some discussions in the forum or give up any ideas you think the StaFi could be more decentralized. We would love to hear your voice and know which direction we could be better. And except that, we were so re-evaluating the feasibility of the enhancing our security module of the StaFi app chains. As you may see in our forum, we made several discussions regarding to the proposals in the forum regarding to the StaFi hub and StaFi app chains, whether we're gonna remove the bridge and we're gonna move the StaFi hub into the ICS compatible chains or other things. Feel free to check it out and give up your ideas. Afterwards, will depend on the community, and our forum is open for everyone to check it out. For the collaboration and BD side, I think we may slow our pace for a little bit to just in order to build first, and then we build the collaboration after all of our infrastructure is ready. And considering the currently the market is really not ideal or desirable, so we may maintain the main players or main partners we have before, and just keeping the pairs and the pools we are already opened, make it doing well, and move relatively slower with new partners if they have the better like potential in the future. Also, if you got any ideas for the collaborations or the BD things, like we have to cooperate with them, definitely we're gonna check it out also. I think that's all for the product and the BD. Next sector, Signal and Tor are gonna have the speech regarding to our DAO and decentralization. First word, hand of you, Signal.
Okay, I need to share my screen. Hi guys, I will be sharing some ideas about the DAO governance framework. To begin with, we will talk about well-governed DAO. Looking at the rToken TVL, we observe that EVM holds about 74% of the TVL, which is significantly higher than the combined TVL of StaFi Chain and StaFi Hub. However, it's important to note that the EVM token is not issued on StaFi Chain. If we choose to govern on StaFi Chain, we would need to make some adjustments. Fifth token need to do nothing. Off-chain, we can use OpenSquare as a governance tool. And on-chain, the StaFi chain needs to integrate OpenGAO and use Subsquare as the governance tool. But as we see before, the app chain just protects only 26% of the staked tokens TVL, and the inflation of fifth token seems to have limited impact. So if we choose to govern on Ethereum, it seems that is a good idea, but we need to do many things. This is a huge upgrade. The migration of fifth token from StaFi chain native to ERC20, a token migration, and a redesign of tokenomics would be necessary in this scenario. However, it's important to acknowledge that this transition would take considerable time and entail overturning the prevent method. Moving on to proposals. The DAO will have several types of proposals, including SIP. It's short for StaFi Improvement Proposals. It describes stance of core protocol specifications, contract standards, and client APIs. Budget plan, LP incentive budget plan, community incentive budget plan, integration cost budget plan, such as SSV Chainlink CCIP. If we use SSV, we need to pay the SSV token to the SSV DAO. Financial reports and other proposals, such as grants, cooperation. Here is an example of SIP. About the working, we need to talk about some aspects, such as which token can vote, only face or both face and a token. To prevent governance attacks, we should cite the source code for creating a vote and define the permissions required to create votes. And the vote duration. If the vote approved.
Hi, Signal. It seems like you've been stuck a little bit. Your network is not so well. Maybe you could change a bit into the mobile or other network in order to make your voice smoothly.
Is it okay now?
No, a little bit like stuck.
You see the screen?
No,
I think just keep going
Okay,
and try.
yeah.
Close the screen
Keep going.
and just one part. I will stop the presentation. And the last we will talk about the guidance. Here are some key points to consider. That guidance is access control, such as contract management and upgrade, post-resume protocol deposit in case of protocol attack, and last site protocol parameters. To conclude, to conclude, this presentation is just the beginning, and I encourage you to share your ideas and participate in discussions on our forum. Okay, I can share. Yeah, if you have new ideas and any other advice, you can go to our forum to discuss. That's all. Thank you.
I think it's very valuable if you can go back to your pitch deck. So because we have lack of your speech in the last like this the page 6, page 7. Could you go back to talk about it again, please?
Yes. The guidance is to protect our protocols. It's about the 4 aspects. One, set guidance list. Access control, such as contract, sorry, this is wrong. Such as contract management and upgrade. Post-resume protocol deposits in case of protocol attack. And the last site protocol parameters. Yeah. That's all. Actually.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, got any other questions? Maybe if you guys, any of you have any questions for the signal, we can discuss later in the Q&A sector. So next part is tour. Yeah, I'm gonna show my screen. Tor gonna give us a speech about the StaFi's effort on the decentralization sector, especially for the Ethereum staking side. Tor, hello you.
Hello, everyone. I will briefly share to you StaFi's efforts on decentralizing the Ethereum staking. About Ethereum consensus mechanism, with a shift from proof of work to proof of stake, there arises a need for reliable and secure staking infrastructure. This is where StaFi comes into play, driving the decentralization of Ethereum's post-consensus and providing a seamless staking experience for ETH holders. And StaFi as a staking as a service protocol is aiming to go fully decentralized. First, a skeleton upgradable smart contract. We have implemented a skeleton upgradable smart contract for making new withdrawals and new deposits fully non-custodial. All assets are protected by the native logic of these contracts. As long as these contracts are safe, then the assets are safe. Of course, all contracts have been audited by different audit teams like PackShield, BlockSec, and everyone can check our audit reports or source codes on GitHub. All these contracts have been running on the mainnet for months or even years. Therefore, we have reason to believe that StaFi's contracts are very safe. Second, change withdrawal conditional to withdrawal contract. With the enabling of withdrawal of validators from the Ethereum beacon chain, StaFi changed the withdrawal conditional to a withdrawal contract, which will control all the funds of StaFi validators. Therefore, the withdrawal of ETH is fully determined by the withdrawal contract, not by a certain person or team. As mentioned in the first point, the withdrawal contracts had also been strictly audited and tested. So I believe it's very safe. At the same time, the partial withdrawal will happen automatically, and the reward will also be sent to the withdrawal contract. The third, public node operator registration. StaFi protocol has built an open platform composed of seekers and validators, allowing anyone to register as a solo validator. Of course, in order to constrain the solo validator and ensure the stable running of nodes, we require the solo validator to self-mortgage a portion of ETH, such as 12 ETH. In addition, StaFi will also review and approve the validator to become a trust validator to reduce the cost and increase revenue. The design mechanism of solo and trust validator also makes the overall protocol more flexible and decentralized. About DVT integration, we have integrated the SV over the past few weeks and have thoroughly tested it and on the testnet, and everything is running great. So the mainnet will be coming in next few weeks. By the integration of SSV DVT, StaFi ensures that the staking service is not reliant on a single validator or a small group of validators. Instead, it enables multiple validators to participate in the staking process, thereby distributing the responsibility and reducing the centralization risk. Of course, in the future, we will also consider integrating more DVTs, such as Arbor, etc. And next, we plan to integrate StaFi DAO management as the DAO is gradually established. The DAO will control the contract upgrades, parameter updates, service operations, and so on. At the same time, with the update of Ethereum, the StaFi protocol will be further optimized and continue to be updated. In short, we will keep seeking fully decentralization. Finally, I would like to thank the community for your trust and understanding. Thank you. That's all.
Thanks, Tor. That's quite informative. And last part, I guess, is a free talk. As you guys may say, we have shared so many stuff, including our DAO governance and the decentralization development. And if you guys have got any questions, thoughts, ideas, welcome to give up or just raise your hand to ask or speech. Anyone?
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, it's Alex call. Okay, I heard everything. I've been a ranger sometime from sometime last year, November to be precise, and down to this particular point in time. Okay, but basically, I've got a couple of questions, and I would love to ask the court in regards stuff going forward. Okay. One of it has to be in the aspect of based on the integration of both StaFi chain and StaFi that's for both EVM compatible chains as well as the Cosmos ecosystem. Okay. There's something I actually took note of, which isn't open generally in the LSD market space, and StaFi actually has something much more to offer in this regard. But my question now boils down to this. Okay, clearly we've had a couple of chains that have integrated StaFi's rToken into their ecosystem, into their main chain. But my question now boils down to this. Like I discovered something like especially when I want to make want to mine liquidity during the liquidity mining event that I held a couple of weeks and months back on the Arbitrum chain. We're required to more or less like bridge Ethereum into Arbitrum before we're finally able to pull the token together to start mining on a particular DEX. So my question then is this: what exactly are the team working towards to ensuring ease of use? Because if you'd ask me, it's very stressful on its own for someone that wants to stake and also to mine liquidity rewards by either pulling their assets with its respective R token on a particular chain. My question, like I said, like I asked much earlier, is what exactly is the team doing in regards? Because if you ask me, it's a bit stressful. And imagine I just want to do this once and move on with other activities for the day. I end up having to start going through a long process of having to bridge my funds into that chain, then now having to now start trying to pull them together. So that's the question I need to ask. Like, what exactly is staff are doing about this to reduce that, to make it more user friendly, whereby you don't need to start going through all those technical aspects of staking and bridging
Oh yeah.
before we can mine liquidity rewards. Secondly, okay.
No problem. Go ahead. You can finish. I just want to summarize the first questions regarding to the bridge, right? Especially for the EVM compatible chains, maybe for the layer 1 to the layer 2s, and you are saying like the bridging, the bridging action is quite stressful and not so user friendly, right? Alexander.
Yes. So it's more or less like instead of having to tell people to bridge their phones, they can readily do it on their own chain without having to bridge, because that's talking about the user friendly aspect and the user accessibility on this on that. Okay. The second question I would also like to ask again is basically based on this. Like I pointed out, the benefits and the key proponent that StaFi has that is not being seen in lots of LSE liquid staking protocol platforms. Unlike StaFi actually integrates into multiple chains and the rest. So my next question is, what exactly is a plan towards um, onboarding StaFi's and liquid staking derivatives on major chains that has potentials, because we know we are deep into a bear market and the rest, but how we position ourselves in this particular market would set the tone of what we'll be expecting in the bull run when we finally eventually get into one. So my question is, what exactly is the team's plan towards not just um, continually building, but looking at potential chains, potential blockchains that has proof of stake blockchain that has potential, and how they will be able to like go about giving users of those ecosystems the opportunity to enjoy StaFi's liquid staking derivative that's rTokens on such platforms.
So let's summarize. The second question is related with the different chains and how the StaFi gonna improve itself, or like what's our intention or strategy in the bear market, you mean? Or like why we are deploying on the new chains, or which direction we're going towards? Right, Alexandra? If I'm clear or not. Just make sure I understand fully your question.
Yes, exactly.
Oh yeah. So maybe for the first question, Lam can have a bit speech about it, and for the second question, I think we're doing something extra, except for the StaFi liquid staking derivatives. But I would prefer to hand over the microphone to Lam if he want to give a speech or tour. You want to speak it out, or I can explain a bit, Lam.
Okay, so regarding the first question, I think it's all about the interoperability of the rToken, right? So it will consist of like the bridge and the interaction of the DeFi, something like that. So there are two strategies we're using right now. The first one is deploy the rToken or issue the rToken directly in the Taki chain. So the rToken will be the standard, will be the same token standard on the Taki chain, like ES20, and they will be more easily to be integratable, right? So that's the first change for the interoperability of the rToken. And the second, I think we have talked to many interoperability protocol like DAppOS, and also we talked to the bridge like the Salah, and they all we just collaborate with the Chainlink CCIP, right? So those protocols are both are the same. Are providing this the interoperability services in cross-chain management, and if you but most of the interoperability protocol provide like cross-chain message, but they won't help the user to do more action in advance. Like if you want to deposit the rToken into a pool in Arbitrum, like let's say Camelot as a LP. So you have to site many transactions, use the bridge, and approve your token deposit, and approve the the LP authorization, something like that. So there's many transactions will be you have to cite, right? So the user experience is really bad, to be honest. So there's one protocol that we're now talking to, is they're going to merge several operations of the users on behalf of the users, and then the user just need to sign one transaction, and then the final result will be like you deposit you mean RETH and deposit into the Camelot LP pool, and you just need to go to the Arbitrum to claim your reward afterward. So that's I think that will save a lot of effort of and also the user doesn't need to know more about the cross-chain transaction. So, but this collaboration is in the progress. So I'm not sure the exact day how when we launch it, but I have to say it's in the progress. So that's the two strategies, and we are now working on to improve the user experience. And also, we have done many research on the account structure, direction, and there's a batch transaction that have included in the ERC 457. If you're familiar with that token standard, so the account transaction, we will save a lot of energy when you want to sign a many transaction in one action. So this direction will be benefit the users and definitely improve the user experience in a significantly way. So that's the direction of the research. And regarding to the second questions, I think I lost my memory. So could you
For deploying on different chains, if I remember right, for deploying on different chains and for the future strategies regarding in the bear market?
Okay, so I think the bear market is lack of liquidity. So even you want to do more things in some condition, and what we're doing right now is to find out the right direction, like how to keep the StaFi sustainable to the coming layer 1, even the layer 2 waiver staking module. So we have to think deeply about if we want to launch a new rTokens, because we have to launch the incentive program together with the products, right? So it will cost a lot budget from the treasury. So to make it sustainable, especially in this bear, we are cautioned to launch a new token. What we're doing right now is to optimize the structure and also think about how to move fast if we want to launch a new rTokens. And we think about a product named rLaunch, so rLaunchpad. So it's a similar launchpad for like the Binance Launchpad, but it's kind of an activity or program that describe the new rToken. If they're interesting to from the community wants to launch it, so we definitely we can use this Launchpad framework to discuss about the detail, how to launch it, if this is the right direction, and how many budgets or how much money, how many fees can be used to invest it to boost it, the APR of the token, and so that it can get adopted in the packaging. So right, so that's the basic product we have to think about before, and for the future we are not as for now, as you can see, the roll up is the right is the two direction for the Ethereum scalability, right? So but the most of the roll up chains without the staking module, so that's not a target. So we're waiting for the recovery of the layer 1. We definitely believe in the layer 1 will to take part of the responsibility in Web3 to make the blockchain world more diversified. So that's what I thought about your questions. Yep.
Yeah, just want to add more like personal thoughts regarding to this question, especially for the first one. To be honest, I think the fractional user experience is not the thing that StaFi should do regarding to the bridge stuff. at the moment, we prefer all the users to choose to use the official bridge. Basically, yeah, it's not so user friendly, but it's safer compared with the third party bridges. Even though like currently there are so many exploits and so many rug pull, everything. And we just want to make sure everything is like safe and under the control. So we just basically first of all prefer like our users to use official ones in order to make everything like safe. And second of all, for the AA, the contracts and the wallets, the fractional user experiences can definitely be solved by using some like AA wallets. Maybe you just input some like you maybe can merge all the actions or the transactions into one, use whatever the wallets you want, maybe Argent or others. But this is third party or so. Yeah, you can choose at the moment because we've already integrated with the wallet application is compatible with different AA wallets. So it's different users' choice. For our infrastructure side, what we have done is, as like Lam mentioned before, we first of all like deploy on a dedicated chain in order to make all the token standard make into one. And also for the layer 1 to layer 2, I'm afraid we can use a third party, but we still will leave the choice to the users to use the official one in order to like like for the people who really want to be secure or things like that. Just people's choice, I think, but we will definitely explore more opportunities for the users to choose if they want to make it more user friendly. You got other questions, Alexander, or you think it's not? Yeah, answer your question.
Yeah, thank you. I have. Okay, about that, I have lots of questions. I came with questions too.
No problem.
I
We
came with
got time.
questions too. All right. Okay. Why I asked for the team strategy regards what they'll be doing in the beer markets in terms of partnerships and the rest, because I know it lays the groundwork for what to expect and um what StaFi is going to experience, the kind of growth StaFi is going to experience come the bull market. Okay, so but to put this in a proper context. All right. I the previous question I asked, I also added something. I said, what exactly is the team's plans towards integrating other project that has potentials, like at the moment? Because um, sometimes, like I know definitely there is this thing known as the first comer advantage, where you're able to approach a project that has potential but doesn't really have a competitor in the LSD market, just like StaFi protocol. And it gives StaFi the upper hand towards um, getting a large chunk of the market share from that particular project, especially now in the bear market, to when we have to when we have the bull run, where we know definitely that the prices of different cryptocurrencies and all is going to skyrocket. So, but plainly, it's just about that, like upcoming projects, upcoming blockchains, and the rest. What exactly is the team's plan towards implementing LSD on them, and who can we reach out to, especially when we've spoken to a couple of these projects and the rest, who can we direct this project to continue the conversation from there regards having to onboard StaFi's LSD as rTokens on such chains. And I think, yeah, about the bridges and all, I think there are a couple of, I think I saw a couple of blockchains that have actually implemented a couple of infrastructures that help scale into their blockchains. Okay, I think one of them is, if I'm not mistaken, I think Cadera also. Yeah, Cadera. They just kind of launched the main chain and all. So, but I'm still more or less like in communication with them regards having to implement and use StaFi on them, whereby it's going to make it much easier for users to be able to connect to other blockchains using their infrastructure. Okay, and this question am I missing out on? Sorry, please just give me a minute. Let me check this out. Okay, yeah. There's currently a particular blockchain that, and a layer one blockchain, proof of chain blockchain that doesn't really have an LSD platform, although they have almost 45 to 50% of their tokens already staked on the protocol. They don't really have a major LSD platform on them, and they just launched with the same Cardera. They launched something with Cardera whereby they can compose their assets into both the Solana ecosystem, Cosmos ecosystem, as well as the EVM chains. So, but like I said, I'm still having to have to chat with them regards this. Then, but the question still boils down to who exactly is in place as in the proper position for us to communicate to regards these collaborations and partnerships.
Actually, there are many. Maybe Lam, you want to add or?
There's many information here. So regarding to the bear market, so definitely it's a simple. So to keep building and save the budget and survive to the sunrise, right? So that's the simple principles in the bear, I think. So and just and regarding to the integration of the chain of the ones, we definitely want to be an all feature LSD service providers in any layer ones, but it's not, it's really hard because there's, to be honest, there are options in the market out there, right? So we try to optimize our structure so that we can have an advantage, so that we can be more competitive and to be and provide our solution to be one of the official like service providers in the layer ones. So, but to be honest, what we need from the layer one is the liquidity, right? So we cannot buy all of the token from from different layer one and provide us the liquidity there. So what we can do is to launch an incentive program to bootstrap the liquidity and also the adoption. So but there's a conflict. There's a conflict if you keep doing this, because you will kill your cash flow in the bear market. That's really not a good. So just think about what I said, like the R launchpad. So we want to launch a product that can help us to estimate every product that we want to integrate, so that the community can provide us more idea about if we can integrate this new chain or not. So there's a principle we listed, and ideas are welcome. So that's I think that's the thought about your questions. Nothing else.
Yeah, I think maybe we should give opportunities to other people who want to ask a questions also, because time is limited and we're a bit like over the time. So any other questions? We maybe have several questions, maybe one or two. We can end this meeting and then we can discuss in the channels like Telegram channel or like Discord channel or even the forum if you guys have any. Thanks, Alexandra. Definitely good questions. If you have more thoughts, you can just write it down in the forum or in the Telegram channel or the Discord channel, where we will definitely reply and go back to you. Others? Any thoughts, ideas regarding to the share before the tour and the signals share? Any ideas or questions or doubts that you don't understand before? Cool. So I guess we can end this meeting if you guys don't have any question. Okay. Thank you guys for especially great shout out for the Alexander for your good questions, and definitely many things are under the discussion, and we welcome all the users to just give the ideas you think like it's valuable for the StaFi community. We can discuss in the forum. It's just a meeting and in the forum, and where the discussion can exist for forever. So thank you all for today, and let's build in the bear market and survive until the sunrise. Have a good day. Bye, guys. Bye bye.
Have a good day.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.